Okay, that's way better. Alright, exercise 3. Let's get this over with. If I were to translate this for you, this basically says change the following sentences as shown. Example. So here's an example. Mislun. Means an example, which is delightful. هذا كتاب. This is a book, which is very good. And then we convert this to هذا الكتاب لحامد. So if you notice, we're making sentences for people. I mean, we're saying that this belongs to someone, that belongs to someone, which is great. Let's look at these examples here. They did not give the harakats, which is terrible. That means I have to suffer here. هذا طبيب. This is a doctor. Now we want to say the doctor is from somewhere, so we're gonna say هذا, and I'm gonna run out of space if I keep writing at this scale. الطبيب بو. Now be careful. We know that by default, if you have an alif lam, it makes the sentence, it makes the word ma'arif, it makes the word definite. And by default, we'll have a kasra, as we did in the previous classes. What am I saying? We're gonna have dhamma, and it's gonna be light only if we have idafa, where we have mudaf ilayh. Then we're gonna have a kasra after in the word that has the alif lam. Just to keep that in mind, because you guys forget these. Minal, from, al-hindi. Why is it going to be kasra? We have a preposition, and words that come after prepositions tend to carry a kasra. So the doctor is from Hind. What is Hind? Hind is India. I'm gonna use a fountain pen. I feel very fancy today. This is not هذا. هذه سيارة. This is a car. Whose car is it? We're gonna make this someone's car. We're gonna say هذه السيارة للمدير. This is the principal's car. Mudir means principal. I think that's how you spell principal. I don't know. ذلك ولد. A very nice thing. Whose walad is this? ذلك الولد. We're gonna make this. I'm gonna make this video really short. ذلك الولد ولد ابن المدرس. See, that is the teacher's. No, yeah, the teacher's son. تلك ساعة. ساعة is a watch. So we're gonna say تلك ساعة من السويسر. From Switzerland. That watch, this is what it means. That watch is from Switzerland. I'm gonna make it short. I don't have the time to write the whole thing. هذا بيت. Wow, that's a really old word. Whose house is this? We're gonna make someone's house. هذا this is the teacher's house. Bay to. Why did we give a dot there? To lil muhandisi. That is the not teacher. Muhandis is an engineer. Terrible writing. Again, هذا قلم العباسي. So we're gonna make someone's pass. We're gonna say هذا القلم لعباس. Almost there. ذلك رجل. ذلك رجل. So we're going to say ذلك. The ism al-ishara is going to remain the same. We don't change it. ذلك الرجل. ذلك الرجل. رجل مؤذن. That is الرجل مؤذن. That man is the muazzin. This, you kind of have to make sense. You kind of have to see what the situation is about, right? هذه بيضة. Have we done this word before? بيضة. بيضة means an egg. I think we've done this word before. If I were to scroll back, and if we were to look at the delight it is. Wait, what? We did not do بيضة? We did do بيضة. We did it. There it is. There it is. Proof. بيضة. The delight it is. Egg. Delicious. Okay. So بيضة means egg. So it's a muannas. This word is feminine. So we are gonna use هذه البيضة كبيرة. Okay, so the thing is, all these words here we saw, they were nouns. They were actually nouns if you look at it. Kabira, we're gonna come to this a little bit later, and these two words are gonna be a little exception here, because all these words, if you notice, Hind, Mudir, Mudarris, Suisa, Muhandis, Abbas, forget that lam there. Muadhin, these are nouns. Whereas the word Kabir means big, and Wasikhun, we did this a long time ago, which means dirty, filthy, rubbish, lethargic. There you go. Okay. These are actually adjectives. And there is this weird rule about adjectives. We're gonna go into this when we do grammar. You guys don't like grammars. Whenever I upload a video, you guys don't seem to watch those, which is quite disappointing. But this is also an interesting thing. Remember, if you ever have an alif lam and then after that you're describing this with an adjective, that adjective tends to have a tanween. So similarly, this egg is big. This egg is big. Or this is the big egg. Yeah. This is the big egg. That's what it means. Okay, هذا mindil. Mindil is what was mindil again? I forgot. Mindilun. Handkerchief, right? Yeah, handkerchief. So we're gonna say هذا, sorry. It looks like a sigma. Mindil. Take that away. Terrible handwriting. I sometimes regret teaching Arabic because my students, they're like, sir, why do you have such terrible handwriting? They don't mince their words. Mindil, wasikh. Wasikh means dirty. So again, mindilu, terrible. Yeah, there you go. Mindilu, and then since wasikhun is an adjective, it has a that means it's like a copycat. It's gonna take whatever it has of the normally it's a noun, mindili is a noun, and it's just gonna add another dhamma with it. We're gonna come to this later. I don't want to focus on this, but this one's the same. Hakiba is a bag. I think we did this, a bag. Hadi hakiba. So we're gonna say هذه الحقيبة للمدرس. That's not gonna change because mudarris is a noun, not an adjective. So this what would mean? This is the teacher's bag.